Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy Changeofplanz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Privilege and the honor to have 5-star news. You know what I'm saying, on Change of Plans. What's popping, man?
Man, I'm cool and shit. I already know that they're a big 5-star shit,
Man, you got me in New Orleans, bro. Not New Orleans, I'm sorry. You got me in Houston. We've been
Hell
talking
yeah.
about New Orleans so much. I think you
Hell
got me in
yeah.
New Orleans.
H-Town.
Man, how you feeling?
I'm cool and I ain't knowing nothing. What y'all got going?
Man, chilling. Trying to get your outlook on what's going on today.
Okay.
And all the other days, because content don't stop.
Facts.
You know, first I want to say, man, we met, 3 years ago? About 3 years ago?
Somewhere around there. Yeah,
4 years ago?
Damn. Boy, that time went by fast. Yeah, 2022, somewhere around there. Right, yeah, facts.
You know, we came in, you know what I'm saying? Started, had something going on.
Yeah, shout out Jay Slim.
Yeah, you know, doing his thing. And Jay, I ain't seen him in he back in New Orleans, I think.
Oh, yeah, I think Slim back in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Slim back in the city, yo.
Yeah, so I came there, you was there, and you embraced me. Hey, bro, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. And you need anything, come on this side.
Facts, yeah, man.
You know
Personality, dog. Like being around people, you see what I'm saying? You vibe off them and shit like that, and I'm big on energy. So when you came around, I'm like, yeah, homie energy, like, he don't want nothing from me. He ain't trying to take nothing from me. He bring it to the table. So when you could identify people like that. When you get around people like that, you definitely embrace them.
No, for sure, man. You open arms, man. And then to see where you came from now, like when we speak on New Orleans-based media, even though you're here,
facts,
they're going to mention your name.
Facts, man. Shit, I'm one of the biggest in the city.
Yeah,
I'm one of the biggest in the city. Like, cause I ain't doing it for that. Like, I feel like a lot of the people who aim and goal is to try to be the biggest, they don't never really get it because they always gonna have somebody to look at or somebody to put on the scale. From the time I started this, I'm like, boy, I'm about to take off. I'm about to
Straight up. What else I want to say, man? But how do you feel being mentioned? Because for people who don't know, it take a lot of work to be considered a credible source, a credible blogger.
Facts. Just being solid. Like beyond the internet, beyond social media, Instagram and all of that, like people really know me. You see what I'm saying? Like I done been the same person on and off the internet. Before the internet was going around and it was something cool, you heard me? Like, I've been this way. If I can help you, I can help you. Like, I always try to go learn something, you heard me? And if I can bring something to the table, I'm going to bring it. I ain't never try to hold my nuts on nobody or try to be bigger than the next man, you see what I'm saying? Like, I want everybody to win because it ain't going to always be my time, you hear me? When I ain't in position and my dog in position, my dog will put me on. But I got to, you see what I'm saying? I got to extend that first. I got to look out for him. If I could look out for him, shit, he gonna come back and throw me a bone. But nigga be so trying to put themselves in a spot, you hear me? They don't put nobody on.
Man, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, shit, son. I've been trying to put people on for the longest, dog. Like everybody that always been around me, son, I always looked out for them. You see what I'm saying? I always embraced them.
Yeah. And I see it. I mean, because when you go to your platform, I mean, you see certain things, but when it comes to like somebody need help in the city, you putting together resources in place and making stuff happen.
Facts, man. It's like, and it's not just me. I'm just the voice of it. You see what I'm saying? My actions, I'm just the voice of it. When I realized how big my voice was, I said, you know what? I'm going to use my voice for this. I could be on my page posting messages and DMs, dog. I get so much in my DM. Oh, look what happened with so-and-so. He did me this happened. Oh, you saw what happened with old boy, or whoop-de-whoop, or this fight. Like, I just be so drained with all of that, dog. I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for that. They got so-and-so over here in a real situation, son. In the midst of everybody talking about what's going on with the red dresses and woo-de-woo-de-woo. You know that lady over there in the house with them cheering with the lights off? Or we ain't gonna worry about that. You see what I'm saying? Or you know this lady right here been in the hospital and she just got out and she wasn't able to work woo-de-woo-de-woo and she about to get put out tomorrow? Or we ain't gonna worry about that. You see what I'm saying? So it'd be like, they got serious stuff going on, so I don't even try to get too tied up in the drama and the mess no more, you heard me? Like, I never was there for that. Like, my platform, 5-Star News, was to shine light on who's doing good, who got something going on. So-and-so opened up a new business. Let's speak on that. Let's talk about that. Let's everybody go support this. Everybody go do that. That was the focus of my page. In the midst of that being the focus of my page, this happened in the city. Okay, well, I got to post that. Let me let the people know what's going on. They got a checkpoint on Chef. Let me let the people know what's going on. Oh, so-and-so just got shot in the 7 ward. There was just a shooting in the 7 ward. Let me alert the people that there was a shooting in the 7 ward, this, that, and that. I get to doing that. Next thing you know, I'm getting the videos. I'm getting the murders. I'm getting to everything. My page went to World Star. My last page was crazy. 80-some thousand real followers. Ain't this robot, you heard me? None of this robot stuff, you know, your favorite rappers playing with. I had 80-some thousand real followers, you heard me? And I had everything. Like, I was covering everything all across the board. But me being the person that I am, not no internet person, you heard me? I'm taking all of this serious. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get on this internet and they play with it. This internet is very serious. It's the new streets. You heard me? So me taking all of this serious, after I posted the shooting and the video of what happened to dude in the East and so, you heard me? I go lay down that night. I'm laying there sleeping. I'm thinking about that. Damn, man, damn. Damn, the old boy laying on the ground. Damn, that girl that got shot in the face. Damn. I'm thinking about all of this shit, right? This on my mind as a blogger. And I got all of these videos on my phone and shit because we doing content, right? So when I open up my phone to call somebody and I go to my pictures, I see that video again. I see that video again, a dude getting shot, right? Now, all of this shit is constantly playing through my mind. This shit is sickening. To keep watching the pain and the suffer of somebody else, and I'm just replaying this shit over and over in my mind through seeing it on my phone, right? Or through seeing it on social media. Because I done posted a video, now everybody's sharing it, woo-de-woo-de-woo. Now we all just constantly reliving this pain. You see what I'm saying? On top of the family members, because nigga ain't even thinking about them. Y'all grab y'all phones and post all of this shit. You don't even be thinking about dude, mom, and them. You don't think about none of them people you heard. You just pop your shit, right? So boom. I'm sitting up there. I got all of this I'm dealing with. I'm like, dog, this is too much. Then on top of that, nigga who done got hit up and woo-de-woo-de-woo, they people hit me. Say, 5-star, bro, who sent you the video? Say, bro, because, you know, I was getting stuff soon as it happened. Soon as it was going down, I had the footage. They know my last page, soon as homie got hit up and woo-de-woo-de-woo, I had the videos, them on the ground, the blood, I had everything. Wasn't no uncensored nothing on my last page. You heard me? It was raw and uncut. On top of that, all of these people, family members, hit me up. Man, what's up with that, man? Say, bro, who sent you the video? Boy, I ain't dropping no names. We don't do that. We don't do no dry snitching or who sent me the video. My videos say check on your people. Every time I was posting them shot up videos, the woo-de-woo-de-woo, it always say check on your people. I ain't never said, you heard me, none of that. You see what I'm saying? We ain't doing none of that. So I got all of this, and I don't know how these people feeling. Because keep in mind, I just got the video as soon as your people got hit up, right? Say your people got hit up, I just got the footage, right? And I post this shit. Your people and your family don't even know what's going on, but I'm connected around the whole city, right? So they're sending me the shit as soon as it happened. Now I throw it all across the internet. Soon as it hit my page, you know my page doing numbers. So now it's doing thousands of views, right? Now they get to send in your video, a video of your brother bust up on the ground. And 5-star the one that put it out, woo-de-woo-de-woo. You see what I'm saying? Now they people hit me up telling me, what's going on? Who sent it to you? Because who sent it to me was out there. You see what I'm saying? Whoever sent me the video was on the scene. You heard me? Because they close, they all over the people. You know the videos I had. I ain't had no nigga way up the street with no screen record and all that. I had people that was on the scene. So I'm posting up close and personal shit. You see what I'm saying? And people hit me up. They're like, man, where'd that come from? I don't know how these people feeling about me. Because I'm telling them that I ain't telling them. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm keeping the G with y'all who sent me the shit and putting it out woo-de-woo-de-woo. And now nigga might be feeling some way about me. Man, you still put it out, bro, and that's woo-de-woo-de-woo. Now, I got to walk outside with this shit on, because I stand behind this. I got to walk outside with this shit on, and I don't know how to feeling behind this shit. Yeah. You heard me? Man, all that, man. I'm not about to jump in that smoke behind entertaining y'all. Y'all entertainment. Y'all want me to put this out so you can be entertained by it, and I got to walk out this not knowing how to feeling behind this. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to handle my own smoke, because I stand behind what I got going on. I'm not going to let y'all entertainment, you heard me, trick me. Yeah. We ain't doing that shit.
Ain't doing it at all. But I want to say this as well, man. New Orleans media, since I got New Orleans in the building. Oh, no, New Orleans got me in the building.
Facts.
We see a lot of different bloggers, different media platforms that consist of older guys who are experienced, went through it. Now they out telling their stories.
Facts.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like speaking on a lot of them old stories and stuff like that, I ain't got to tell them what they already know. You heard me? When you speak on them old stories, bro, you got to put some draws on that shit. You see what I'm saying? And what I mean by put some draws on it, like, man, you know, cover it up. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know how to speak on certain things without revealing the whole. You see what I'm saying? Those who know gonna know, and they gonna catch on. You ain't got to come out there and put names and this, that, and that. You heard me? And streets and locations. You can say we was here. We was like, it's a way to go about doing things. And a lot of these OGs in the game that's coming into the blogger space, bro, they just putting too much out there. Like, I feel like the rules and the morals and the principles that we grew up under, it's just being broken up now. People just doing anything for this internet space, like this internet and these little YouTube checks and these little Instagram, these monetizations, these little pennies that they're paying these got these to tell on themselves. To get on camera and incriminate themselves behind a YouTube check. You heard me? Like, it's crazy. Like, in the rappers and all of them too, not just in the blogger space, the artists too. They'll go do something and jump straight on the phone and woo-de-woo-de-woo. Like, boy, what you doing that shit for? You trying to sell records? You trying to go down? Like, we grew up in the era of, like, you don't speak on what you saw. And you heard me? Like, you never, like, that shit ain't your business. You see what I'm saying? And even if you was there, that shit ain't your business. You know, what you know is what you know. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. That's why these phones really messing the game up, son. Because by so many people having a phone, they able to take something and just throw it around the world and show it to people that wasn't even there. Now we got outside opinions. Now the situation get balled up in all kind of ways. Like, these OGs got to get back to the supposedly morals and principles that we had in the 90s of, you know, protecting names and peoples and persons. You see what I'm saying? Like, women and children, like, that's off limits.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Niggas going crazy with the blog space.
But my thing is, all right, would it put you in a weird space because they might say, okay, I'm an OG. I can say what I want, but you are a media platform and you putting out stuff. How is that different from me if you sharing news and I'm telling the news, I'm telling stuff? But
that goes back to what the conversation that we had earlier. I'm real cautious on what I put out now. You know, back in that point in time when on my last page and stuff like that, I was cautious about what I was putting out then, but my reasoning for putting it out, I think it was kind of taken wrong. Like I said, I would put out videos and it would be check on your people, but by me putting that out, I think people started to view me as a New Orleans murder page or this, that, and that. You see what I'm saying? So I was more so putting it out as the alert to people, and I think it kind of got misconstrued. So for certain people, they were appreciative that I was putting out the information, but for certain people, it was like, nah, bro, he down bad. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, to get rid of all of that, I'm real cautious on what I put out now and how it affects the people that I put out. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, the internet is the new streets. During that time, bro, I'm not no blogger nigga. I ain't know the rules to this. You know, there's no guidelines on what type of content goes this, that, and that. I'm just coming into the media space and figuring out my way of doing things. And now in the midst of doing it, I get to seeing, I don't want to be that person. I don't want my platform to look that way. I don't want people to think of me like that. I don't want people to look at me like that. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what, man, let's write this shit off. You heard me? That little page got deleted after me and Keith Carroll got into it and all of that shit.
Yeah, why y'all got it? Like, and it's crazy. I was going to ask you, not Keith Carroll, I was going to ask you about other stuff, but you hit me up. Well, you hit Changeofplanz, and then I seen 5-star. And I'm like, why he following? I'm like, bro, I've been following. So I'm like, look, it's a whole new page.
When I got the new page,
and you smiling like, yeah, they got me. I'm like, no, because, bro, I look at your page, I say, man, everything you want to know is
was
in
on
the street.
That page.
I say,
that page was exclusive. But during that little time, they got the little guy, you know, Keith Carroll, whatever like that. You know, shout out to him or whatever he got going on.
Oh, y'all straight now though. Everything cool now.
I always been straight. Like I can't speak on how people feel, how Keith Carroll feel about me, or how nobody feel about me. But I always been straight. Like me and you could have a disagreement today, and tomorrow I'd be like, dog, fuck that shit. Come on, son, let's go chill. Yeah. Like I ain't on that type of time. Like I don't carry nothing over. You see what I'm saying? But during that type of time, I was just creatively doing my thing. Like I said, had all my followers doing my media stuff like that. He went live one night and was speaking on me in the live about my platform because I posted a fight that had just happened in the club, and he was in the club. And he was like, damn, he got the fight, and I was just on side the fight, and I could have posted it or something like that. I'm like, you could have, but that ain't what you do. Like, you talk about fights on Mondays and the days that you go live and you speak on it like that. Throughout the week, I was posting this type of stuff. So somebody sent it to me, I posted it, and went to doing thousands of views, this, that, and that. He jumped on his live, and I'm like, yeah, you posting the fight. I just feel like you just need to focus on what's going on in Houston and woo-de-woo-de-woo. Mind you, my page buzzing. You see what I'm saying? So he like, I think you just need to focus on what's going on in Houston. I'm like, why? My churn down there. My mama down there. My auntie down there. All my people down there. Why I need to focus on what's going on in Houston? I'm out here. I'm good out here. Like, I got me when I walk outside. I ain't really got to focus on me. I need to see if they raping women down there, if they kidnapping people over there, so I can let my people and them know, like, I'm good out here, you heard me? So we had that little discussion on live or whatever like that, went backwards and forwards. He made his little jokes or whatever like that, and try, you got to try to be funny and all of that type of stuff. But we did the little backwards and forward, whatever like that. I ain't think nothing of it. I got off of the live. And, a bunch of people hit me up in a DM, man, you carried yourself well, man, this, that, and that, this, that, and that. I guess they was expecting for me to get on there and get all out of character, this, that, and that. It's like, bro, I don't know homie. Homie don't know me. He ain't taking no money out my pocket. I ain't trying to take no money out his pocket. Why? There is no reason for me to feel no type of way about this. Ain't no, you see what I'm saying? Ain't no money involved. Ain't no harm. You see what I'm saying? So I just took it at that and I walked away from it. A lot of people hit me in the DM like, man, you carried yourself well. Like, you just spoke up for your platform and spoke up for what you're doing. Like, that's the type of time I'm on. Like, I didn't jump into this space to go back and forward with this creator or so-and-so and their content. Like, if that's how you choose to run your platform, homie, run your platform. I'm just going to do me over here like this. My audience is going to be over here like this. And they know what it is over here with me and they know what they're getting with you. You see what I'm saying?
Now, I'm going to say this too. On the outside, I'm going to say outside of New Orleans, I'm going to say from Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Alexandria, my city, Natchez, whatever. On the outside, we looking like, man, what's really going on in New Orleans? Because we see an influx, like I said, of people telling their stories, which is fine. OGs saying this, OGs getting into it with rappers, this, that, and the third. And it makes New Orleans look so different now, like on the media side.
Right.
Because I would have never thought that, like I said, I never would have thought I would have seen BG and Turk go back and forth. Never would have thought, not to that magnitude at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
On some internet, right.
So, and it's like, man, like New Orleans was never that place to us that would happen. Y'all were the most gangster. Y'all had the best everything, food, women, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we thought.
Now the internet just then turned the media on us, and now you seeing, but I'm glad, I'm not gonna say that I'm glad, but I'm happy, I'm cool the fact that we're getting the stories out.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Because for the longest, things went around New Orleans, and it was really hush, this, that, and that. And certain things need to be spoke on. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we should censor everything and just, go back to the old laws of not speaking at all, but it's like certain things have to be addressed. Like the Mia X and Master P situation about the falling out with that. Like back in the day, we thought everything was hugs and it was hoo-de-hoo. But in hindsight, in 2025, nigga playing game with the money, woo-de-woo, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, I'm glad that we have, the media now and people have these platforms where they get able, to get their stories out because a lot of stuff was getting swept under the rug. Yeah, niggas was getting, you heard me, like raw it out back in the day and couldn't say nothing. Like, boy, I'm glad so-and-so can speak on it now because now it gives us to the advantage to feel a way about it. Yeah. Like, you still gonna support dude after you heard what you heard?
Yeah, because it's like, now, and it makes the person be held accountable in a sense too.
Exactly.
Because you go let the people talk, or you go come and say, "Hey, this is what's going on." It's gonna make you address it. Back then, you just wouldn't hear nothing. Yeah,
you wouldn't hear nothing. Like we had the Source magazine. Shout out to Benzino and all of that. They had the Source magazines where you had to wait for the hot topics to come out and the trending stories and this, that, and that. And you were catching them months later, this, that, and that. By the time you catch it in the magazine, that story might be gone. They probably been and fixed it. But with the social media, soon as there's an issue, it's online. So-and-so had a tussle backstage. Boy, that video online in seconds. You heard me? It's going around and everybody jumps into it. So the internet just made things a lot bigger. And like I said, to give everybody a space to speak on.